The year was 2012. A time when the automotive world was steadily transitioning from the analog feel of early 2000s models to a more refined, tech-savvy future. Amidst this shift, Volkswagen launched the seventh generation of one of its most iconic nameplates, the Golf Mk7. It wasn't just a simple evolution. This was a revolution, lightweight, sharper, and smarter. The Golf had always been a benchmark, but in 2012, it redefined its class all over again. The design of the Golf Mk7 was instantly recognizable. Volkswagen didn't drastically change the exterior. Instead, it refined it. The lines became cleaner, more aggressive. The proportions were subtly improved thanks to the new MQB platform, giving the car a lower, wider stance. The front featured sleeker headlights with available LED daytime running lights, and the signature grille was slightly narrower, linking neatly into the lights to form a cohesive, modern look. The most crucial change, however, was under the skin. The MQB platform wasn't just a technical talking point. It transformed the Golf into something significantly better. Lighter by about 100 kilograms compared to its predecessor, it improved everything from fuel economy to handling. The architecture also allowed Volkswagen to offer a wider variety of powertrains, from petrol and diesel engines to plug-in hybrids and even a fully electric e-Golf. Inside, the Golf Mk7 stood out. Premium wasn't a word often used in this segment, but Volkswagen changed that. The dashboard was angled slightly toward the driver, giving it a cockpit feel. Soft touch materials, precise build quality, and clear ergonomics elevated the experience. Even base models felt like they punched above their weight. The infotainment system was a major leap forward, intuitive, fast, and with sharp graphics. Higher trims offered features like adaptive cruise control, lane assist, and automatic emergency braking. Technologies that, at the time, were just filtering down from luxury cars. Driving the Golf Mk7 was an experience in balance. It wasn't trying to be the sportiest or the softest. It walked the line perfectly. In city traffic, the car was quiet and composed, with light steering and excellent visibility. On a twisty back road, it came alive. The suspension soaked up bumps while keeping the chassis controlled. Whether you were driving the standard 1.4 TSI or the punchier 2.0 GDI, the Golf delivered a connected, satisfying drive. The DSG dual-clutch gearbox, particularly, stood out for its speed and smoothness. And then there was the GTI. For many, this is where the Golf becomes legendary. The Mk7 GDI, with its 2.0-liter turbocharged engine pushing out 220 horsepower in its standard form, could sprint from 0 to 60 in under 6.5 seconds. But numbers only told half the story. The real magic was in how it handled, predictable, responsive, and downright fun. An electronic differential and adaptive suspension gave it razor-sharp cornering abilities while still being civil enough for a grocery run. Volkswagen also launched the Golf R, a performance halo with all-wheel drive, 292 horsepower, and blistering acceleration. It was a practical everyday car that could give sports cars a run for their money. And yet, you could drive it in the rain or snow without breaking a sweat. Safety was another strong point for the Mk7. It earned a 5-star Euro NCAP rating, thanks to a robust body structure and a suite of active safety systems. Features like post-collision braking, multi-collision braking, and pre-crash occupant protection came standard on many trims. It wasn't just about protecting passengers, it was about preventing accidents altogether. On the practical side, the Mk7 Golf offered impressive interior space for a compact hatchback. Thanks to the longer wheelbase, rear seat passengers got more legroom, and the trunk expanded to 380 liters, more than enough for daily errands and weekend getaways. Fold the rear seats down, and you got over 1,200 liters of cargo space. Globally, the Mk7 Golf was a massive hit. It won the 2013 World Car of the Year and several other accolades across different countries. It was praised for its build quality, refinement, and versatility. It appealed to a wide spectrum of buyers, from young professionals to retirees, from casual drivers to performance enthusiasts. Volkswagen offered a range of efficient engines. The 1.0 TSI 3-cylinder turbo was a standout for economy, while the 1.6 TDI diesel delivered solid torque and incredible fuel savings, especially in markets where diesel was still king. The Blue Motion variant, designed with low CO2 emissions and high MPG in mind, proved that efficiency didn't have to be boring. There was also innovation with the GTE plug-in hybrid, which combined a 1.4 TSI engine with an electric motor. It delivered brisk performance and electric-only capability for short city commutes. Then, of course, the all-electric e-Golf emerged as a pioneer in mainstream EVs, showing that electric mobility could wear a familiar, accessible face. The Mk7 also offered an expansive options list and several trims, Trendline, Comfortline, Highline, and beyond, catering to different needs and budgets. Whether you wanted simplicity or luxury, there was a Golf for you. Features like keyless entry, panoramic sunroof, premium sound system, heated seats, and a fully digital instrument cluster kept the Golf competitive even years after its debut. Maintenance and ownership experience played a key role in its popularity. The Golf Mk7 proved to be reliable, affordable to maintain, and built to withstand time. Unlike some rivals, it aged gracefully, inside and out. Its design wasn't flashy, but it remained modern. And thanks to its global production, parts availability was never a concern. In the aftermarket world, the Mk7 Golf found a second life. Tuners loved the GTI and our models. With simple ECU remaps, intakes, and exhaust upgrades, the power could be significantly increased without compromising reliability. Suspension upgrades and wheel packages allowed enthusiasts to tailor the Golf to their tastes, making each one unique. Even in stock form, the Golf had something for everyone. It was one of those rare cars that you could recommend to almost anyone. New driver? Golf. Commuter? Golf. Someone looking for a weekend thrill machine? Golf GTI or Golf R. Its breadth of ability was simply unmatched. Today, more than a decade since its launch, the Mk7 Golf still commands respect. Pre-owned models are in high demand, especially well-kept GTIs and RS. Their combination of performance, practicality, and understated style makes them cult favorites. And for many, it was the last Golf generation that truly blended the analog joy of driving with modern convenience. Before touchscreens and haptic feedback started replacing buttons and knobs. In retrospect, the 2012 Golf Mk7 wasn't just another hatchback. It was a statement. A car that proved you could have fun, efficiency, quality, and innovation in one package. It raised the bar so high that competitors spent years trying to catch up. As newer generations of the Golf continue to evolve, the Mk7 remains a landmark. It's the generation that truly modernized the Golf while preserving its roots. Whether you drove it to work, took it to the track, or cruised across countries, the Mk7 delivered, quietly, confidently, and brilliantly. It's not just a great car. It's a legend in its own right.